out, come in, come in. Hello. Thanks for calling in, good to see you again. Now, since I spoke to you last, I've had a delivery of some buckles. Very interesting, very pleased with these. One of my customers put me onto this supplier that he found through his research on the buckle that was used on the Andy Anderson rig. Now, they're quite a unique buckle and they're hard to find. There are a couple of replicas available at various places, but they're quite expensive and not easy to get hold of. And I've always been looking for the original pattern buckle that I can use to, to make the replica with the hammered finish. And he thought this one looked really good, so I ordered some. And I have to say, I'm really, really pleased. If you can see there, it's a square buckle. It's got the distinctive cheeks on it, which is specific to the one that Andy Anderson used. Now these come in a antique brass finish, but they are solid brass. They're not a pot metal, they are an actual solid brass buckle. And I polished this off and it comes back to a lovely shiny brass finish. So I do that and then I'll give it the hammered finish, the hammered treatment, which Andy Anderson would have done in his shop on a little anvil with his hammer, making each buckle a unique because of this hammered finish. Unlike the replicas, which are sort of replicate the hammered finish, but they're all the same. The ones I'm going to be making now and the ones that he made would have been made one at a time in the workshop on an anvil with a hammer, so each little design would have been unique to that buckle. So I'm really pleased with these, and I shall get a stock of these in. So that's the last piece really in the jigsaw to make an original, really authentic Eastwood walk and draw rig. And there's the finished rig there, look. Now, a couple of little specifics about the belt itself. The original had 30, 45 long Colt cartridge loops, and which is what I put on this one. And if you see there, the first loop is stitched in under between the two layers of leather that make up the belt. Then all the others are stitched on, and the last one is stitched under as well. Now, the pattern detail on these is again taken from somebody who sent me the dimensions from an original that he'd had made in the 70s by Andy Anderson. And so what I was going to say, if you want one of these made, or any gun belt really, applies to any gun belt, the most crucial thing that you need to supply is an accurate high hip measurement. Now, the best way to do that is with a tailor's tape. You want to take that measurement just on where your top of your hip bones are, just below your trouser belt is your high hip measurement area. So take that measurement over whatever clothes you're going to wear, your jeans or whatever, and you'll come up with a measurement. Not too tight, not too loose. That's what I'm going to use to determine the length of the gun belt. So again, depending on what that is, if it's 40, 45, 48, I'm going to add a certain amount to that belt, because when you wrap the belt around you, you're going to lose a little bit. You're going to lose a slight measurement on that. So I might add half an inch, 3/4 of an inch, depending. So on this case, it's 40. This one measures 41 inches from here, the tip of that buckle, to the center hole on the billet strap. There's 5 holes on the billet strap, which is original to the Clint Eastwood one. So from there to that center hole is 41 inches. So then what I would do is divide that by 4. So that means 10 1/4 inches from that center hole to the center of that slot, which allows the holster to sit down nice and level. So 10 1/4 from the center of this slot to that hole. Now that gives me the exact placement for the holster on the belt. So when you've got the belt done up, the buckle is centered in your body below your belly button, and the holster is going to hang nice and correctly on the right position on the side. So that really is crucial to get that measurement. But there we go, that's the Eastwood rig with the authentic buckle. And I believe, like a lot of the manufacturing of this kind of thing, particularly in America, now it's all gone over to the Far East. And together with all that would have been the original molds for the buckles. So it's my opinion that this buckle has been cast from the original mold that made the original buckles that Andy Anderson would have used. Because to my eye, and I've compared it to other ones that I've seen on screenshots, it looks exactly the same dimensions in every respect. So there we go, that's another one completed and ready to be packed up and sent out to my customer. I will be making some more of the Andy Anderson designed rigs in the coming months. So I hope you'll stop by and have a look at those. And yeah, he did some fantastic work. It's such a classic movie rig. It's my passion to create as best as I can a really good movie accurate replica. So there we go. Thanks for coming by and having a look, and take care, and we'll see you when you call in again. Bye for now.